Hello, it's Brenda, and I figured that I would just do a quick recording of lunch. So I'm going to make kind of like a burrito bowl type of thing. So right now I am just going to cook up an onion in the pan, get it soft, and then I've got this grilled chicken breast. I grated up my own cheese. This is some tomatoes that I cut up from the garden, and I put salt and pepper and a little olive oil. It's just, I'm going to use it kind of as a base. And then I've got a bunch of tomatoes that I just picked out of the garden I'll add. This is one of the red peppers. And then I got some organic sour cream and some frozen corn. And I'm just gonna, and I made some brown rice, and then I'm just gonna kind of throw it all in here. So I'll be right back when I'm adding the chicken and the red peppers. Okay, so I used about half of the pepper, and it was a pretty little pepper. But pepper's pretty new for my family and I, so I cut it really small. And then this is the chicken cut up. It's about 1.5 chicken breasts. So I'm just going to add that in. And stir it up. I'm just going to cook it with the peppers and the onions and give it more of a smoky flavor. And I'm going to add some chopped onion and some garlic salt. And then this Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle. I also have some of the McCormick taco seasoning. It has no MSG added. And I'm just going to put a sprinkle of that in also. Just about a tablespoon. And I did add about a tablespoon of olive oil at the beginning, but very little oil. So doesn't that look good? It's all seasoned up. And now I'm going to add the frozen corn and tomatoes. Okay, so here's that. It's kind of like just a chunky tomato sauce. And it's been marinating in the fridge for 2 days. And then a cup of frozen organic corn, and then I'm also going to cut these up and add to that, and then let it set for a little bit, cook down. Okay, I just did 3 different tomatoes, and I did different cuts. So this one I did small cuts, and then these I did half little slices, and these are whole slices, just to give the tomatoes some different texture. I'm going to add that, and then stir it up. And let that heat through. And I'm going to add about 1/4 of a cup of this salsa. It's got a lot of spice in it, and it'll just give it a little kick. And then the sour cream and cheese will be added at the end. Oh, and I wanted to add some beans, so I'm going to put this in now and let it all kind of cook together. Okay, so I just opened up the beans, and this is a mixture of kidney beans, pinto, and black beans. So I'm going to add that. And then I've actually got more like 1/2 a cup of the salsa. I'm going to add that. Get it all stirred up. It looks good. And I'm just going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and then I'm just going to add the rice to it and put the toppings on. Okay, so this has been cooking, and it's released all the juices, so it's much juicier, and the tomatoes are broken down. And so I'm going to do, this is a liquid measuring cup, and it's a cup to here, so I'm thinking this is about 2 cups, and I'm going to try one and see what I think of the consistency. This is cooked brown rice, and it's leftovers. My rice cooker keeps it warm, So it's actually 40 hours ago was when it was done. So 2 days old. I think I want it a little thicker than that, so I'm going to add 1 more cup of rice. So I added basically 3 cups of rice. Okay, so this is finished product. It's a nice thick consistency, really filling. We're going to the fair today, so we want to definitely go and be, you know, filled and have some good energy, because there's going to be a lot of temptation, and we're also going to take some snacks. I've got some grapes. We're going to take water, and then some of the Lara bars to tide us over when we're, you know, feeling low. And then we're going to look for some type of healthy choices at the fair and see what we can find. So I'll show you this plated up with the toppings. Okay, here is the finished product. I put just a little bit of the bean dip and a little bit of sour cream with cheese on top.
Hello.